Who's drinking with us?
Yeah.
Who's drinking with me?
What's up, guys? Welcome to On the Road with THC episode 16. We're on episode 16. We've had a little bit of a break. We've had a lot going on, obviously, as a lot of you know. But we're back. We're better than ever.
Back in the saddle again.
And so
we're in front of
riding.
Yeah, you guys probably don't realize that. I don't know if you see it.
We're in front of a campfire.
We're taking it easy. We're on our end of August run. Just finished up some badass
2 days
shows.
left in August. Yeah. Oh yeah,
Yep.
good run.
Mhm.
Colorado was off the chain, and
Sturgis?
Denver and Sturgis was probably the best Sturgis we've had.
Oh man, it was so great. Over
was
there
really
at
great.
Kickstands, where it's always a party.
Look at that. Look at that. Look at that.
Look at it. But yeah, it was great, and then finished it up in in Colorado with obviously the Wild Goose Saloon.
Oh man, I
Always
think
great.
we it's such a big venue, and everything, and just happy to return there, share the stage with Lola Black. What a great venue. Chris and Lola, great people. Dang man, I have too much to say. We ain't got enough time for me to express how
exactly.
grateful I am that place exists, and that we're so well received in Denver, Colorado. Big shout out to Willie B and KBPI for having me on for the interview and for pushing our songs. And speaking of that, we'll be talking about it soon enough about our new single.
Yeah, but also, Greeley, the Moxie Theater, and Sunshine Studios over there.
Sunshine Studios on a Sunday night, off the chain, packed house, was great.
Yeah, always good times. But that brings us to now, what we're doing and what we're about to do this tomorrow.
Greeley's loved us so much they paid us twice,
Yeah, dang right.
in cash and with a check. It was crazy, but listen, we let them know about it. We didn't cash the check. I will rob a mother.
Beep. But yeah, so that we're finishing up our August dates. Tomorrow we're going to be in Bensalem, however you say it. Bensalem.
We've never been there before.
Haven't. We're going
Pennsylvania, the Broken Goblet.
Broken Goblets.
Well,
Right near
Broken
Philadelphia,
Goblet.
man.
Yep. Yeah. So you guys, obviously this will be out after, but I thank you all for showing up. We really appreciate it. Selling that
It was a
show
good
out
show.
for us.
Appreciate y'all, but thank you for your support.
And then finally in August, this Friday, we're going to be at the Easy Rider Rodeo.
Yep, that's right. Last Friday we were at the Easy Rider Rodeo.
That's right, good stuff. And so, hey, since we're talking about dates, we want to go ahead and just put up September 11th through September 21st right here.
Yeah, we're gonna head back out on the road on the 9th because we got a long way to travel. But yeah, look at all these dates. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Hey Joey, put it over here. And now put it over here.
Yeah,
And now put it over here. And now put it over here. Look at that. And look at that.
I feel like
Let's
instead
get
of
it
us,
right too.
I'm going to try, man.
instead of us reciting all those dates, you can just look at them. And
Look
we'll
at
have
that.
some badass bands with us. We're going to have Brandon Jules. We're going to have Makes My
Oh,
Blood
happy to
Dance.
have Brandon Jules back after a couple years.
Speed Freak.
Man, Speed Freak.
We planned that.
You know we love those guys.
Yeah, the Jeremy Edge Project also going to be with us. And then we have
Sweet.
big fans of us that got on the show in Laconia, a band called Defiler. They were so excited that they could get on the show. They couldn't believe it. And we're like, you can. So they'll be with us there. But so awesome bands. And we already talked about Sturgis. We already talked about last week. So I guess let's get to what everybody wants to know about, which is if you were at the Forge and if you were at, where did we play at for the Forge? Spillville. That was awesome. Turkey River Music Fest, Roman,
yeah.
all them down there.
That was
Yeah.
insane.
Gosh, I can't believe we didn't mention that already. But yeah, and then if you were at 24th at the Castle Theater, you would have seen our new song.
Yeah, you would have.
Yep. But you weren't there.
You would have. We played it. Listen, what was weird is in Joliet, was that the first night we played it?
First night,
So in Joliet, the first night that we played it, we had never played it together as a full band. We had only worked on it in
Studio.
the studio, and I don't even think that all you guys didn't even get to jam that in the jam room or anything, right? So no, first time we ever played it was live in front of a live audience, and man, it felt good.
It was awesome. I mean,
It got a big applause.
Crowd really loved it.
The crowd really loved it, and then the next night, or a night or two later, when we played the other town in Spillville, which by the way, I will have him put up a picture, but we got the key to Spillville, Iowa.
What?
Given to
we got
us.
the key to your house.
The key to Spillville,
Oh, yeah, the mayor was
Iowa.
there. That's
the mayor
right.
gave it to Nevada, and we have it on the RV right now, and we're going to go break into Spillville when everybody's gone for the weekend.
Gosh.
Wow, I didn't
But
know
yeah,
we got a
so
key.
but brings us to this. I mean, you know, do you wanna give them the info about the song? I mean, it's your you know, we could also bring in a special guest to come talk about the song if we wanted to.
Well, I'll tell you what.
Are we gonna show it to them? Don't do that. They don't need to hear it.
No,
It's
Joey's
right.
gonna lose his seat. Joey, get behind the camera.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Get behind the
Let's
camera.
bring in
this-
the engineer.
Yeah.
Back
Let's
by
switch seats.
popular demand.
Yeah, we tried to keep him off the show, but now that he's got a taste for on the road, he wants to be in.
He
it.
never wanted to be. He didn't. I don't want anything to do with that. I think it was his first words.
Yep.
And then once he started seeing about the third or fourth episode, he was like, "Hey man, can I be on
I don't
this?"
get no goodies for Nevada on the road.
Neither do we.
Yeah.
We don't either.
Yeah.
It's only just.
Hey, just let me say something. When people give something to somebody, like if they are like, hey, they give it to Joey, Joey just gives it to anybody. He doesn't give it to the band who they're giving it to the band.
No.
He'll just be like, hey, I got an ounce of weed. Here you go,
Yep.
there, buddy. And then we don't ever see it, you know. And then Nevada, when he gets it, he just keeps it to himself. He don't tell
I
nobody.
almost kept the key to the city of Spillville, but I didn't do that.
I tell you what, man, I'll let you have it. You can keep it, but if we're ever going to break in, I get to be the
All
one
right,
that
all right.
puts the key in the hole, baby.
All right, guys. So I guess we might as well tell the whole public what we're calling this song.
All right, man.
Drum
Hey, we
roll.
should first let's tell them that on the 2nd of next
September.
month,
Yep.
right?
September 2nd.
September the 2nd, you can pre-order this single.
Yeah.
Hear that? You can
And we hope
pre-order
that you
it.
do. We hope that you do. And then on September the 22nd,
Yep.
it'll be up and you can order it. Just push now. I want it now.
Yep.
On the 22nd
Pre-save
of
it,
September.
pre-save it.
New THC single. And it's funny because the way this song came about, we know you. If you're watching this, we know
Tell
you
them the
came
name,
to-
Nevada. Go ahead.
Just like Johnny Cash.
Just like Johnny Cash. If you've been,
Just like Johnny Cash.
if you've been to a live concert, you've heard the story. You've heard the story that Big Dad, the yarn that you spin when you're up there.
All black all the time, just like Johnny Cash.
And there you go. And now it's officially it's a jam. It's a jam. And you know, all of us, we're biased because we wrote it, but we're
Yes.
very proud of it. We're very excited. You know, and like you were saying, at the live shows, the reception of it was great. So, you know, again, we returned into the studio with Trent Bell, who helped us out
in Norman, Oklahoma. Yep.
Yep, at Bell
Bell
Labs.
Labs.
Helped us out with some of the Gunsmoke record, and
Good.
you know, and it was he did such a good job. We were like, let's go back to this guy and see if we can't just, you know, get this single off the ground in his capable hands.
Also super easy around the backyard, you know.
Yeah.
So
But yeah, guys. So just like Johnny Cash, you know, obviously we had we don't know if you guys are aware of this, but had some engineering help from this
that's
man
right.
over here.
That's right.
I'm just going to tell you guys something. When it comes to the songwriting and delivering on, not only delivering songs, because he, you know, he'll end up getting more songs on the album than most, but it's actually because I shoot down more of his. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Right. Nevada will send 50 songs and we pick 5.
To get 5.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, that's
10%
good. That's
rule.
super cool. You know, when you get 4 or 5 songs on the album and you send over 20 songs. But hey, Rado's the one that sent this song over. It was
That's
actually
Rado's
written
song,
by him.
yeah.
He actually wrote some of the lyrics, which I don't, you know, I haven't been big on sharing lyrical content, but Rado comes up with such great ideas. And plus, on this one, he used my own words.
Well, that's what you do. If you want Big Dad to use your lyrics, you write stuff that he's already said. That's how you do it. So thank you guys for the shout out. That's right. But you know, all of it that came together was so amazing. And this will also, I'm skipping ahead one topic right here, but this will also be the debut of our guitar player
Yep.
on
Yeah.
this song.
Yeah. He
Yeah.
comes in with a splash for sure.
Man, I tell you that it is like a shot in the arm, you know what I mean? And I do mean by a bullet.
Yeah.
I mean, it's like a bullet to the teeth, and the energy that he's brought to the band, you can feel it diversely over the whole band. Nevada stepping up his game big time, not only in getting the kid to where he needs to be to jump straight from small stage in Norman, Oklahoma, right onto these big stages that we're taking, getting him prepped and prepared to do that. And man, Nevada, you did a great job, man.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
If you're ever going to mentor somebody, this is the guy that you would want to have do it.
Making me tear up.
Like he was made for the job. I mean, but you got to give the kid credit. He came in slamming.
Yeah.
Oh, hard.
On this song,
Hard.
we wanted a certain solo.
That was his audition, was it not?
Yeah, his audition was the solo. We wanted this certain solo, and we just weren't able to get what we were looking for. So I was just like, well, hey, I'll get somebody that will play the solo that I want him to play. And he came in, and like he nailed it. And the greatest thing about it was what I had been expressing about what I wanted the whole time. Right when I was about to express it, I was interrupted by Rado. Me and Rado handled a lot of business, and I was interrupted by Rado, and I heard Trent Bell express it to, we'll say his name in a minute, express it to the young guitar player and the new gunslinger for Texas Hippie Coalition, and the redheaded stepchild, we call him.
That's right.
The redheaded
Bull rider.
stepchild.
Other terrible names. Those are good names.
Those are great.
Those are his good ones.
But we... Trent delivered exactly what I was trying to express. He said it. I was like, wow, he worded that really good. And I think within about 8 takes, maybe less, we had it in its entirety. And it's on this track, and it sounds gorgeous. This song has 2 leads. It's got a lead at the beginning that features our new guitar. It's got a lead at the end, towards the end, that features Nevada on lead. And they are both some of the greatest leads I think that we've had put down on it. I mean, they are really good. I'm super proud of them, and I'm super proud of the song, Rado. What a great job.
Yeah, I'm super proud of the song too. You did a great job. You know, and obviously, you know, Joey's back there killing it.
Yeah,
You
Joey.
know,
I think that this is, man, I don't want to say this because Joey already has the big head.
You wouldn't believe it,
and
but
if he
does.
liked me, it would be a lot easier to just say, but he don't like me. I'm just kidding. Man, a lot of our drums have not been written by drummers in the band.
Right.
If you go back and look at a lot of our albums, you don't see our drummers producing. They just play the drums that are already prepared for them. Man, Joey came in and man, he delivered like I don't even have the words exactly for it, but they're some of the best drums to go. They're married to the track. That's why I say I'm not saying that these are the most killer's drums you've ever heard, but they are killer. And as far as marrying with the song, what a great relationship he created between the drums and the song. And he over-delivered on a lot of things, which I think the song needed in places. Yeah. And in other places, he just kept it
back in the pocket.
Like right in the pocket, which makes it perfect for a Texas Hippie Coalition song. And man, that song is kicking.
Well, you know, and one thing that's
he killed it.
Not to, you know, toot Joey's horn too much over here, but one thing that's great about
not much more.
Yeah, what's great about him too is that while we're in the studio, you can be like, Joey, what if you? And with us, we don't play drums. Nevada plays drums a little bit, but you'll be like, you know, we'll be like, oh, what if you did like a do boom boom ba bum boom, and then Joey's like, you mean like this? And then he does it, and you're like, you know, you can just give Joey feedback, and he can actually give it back to you.
Even in the chorus, or is it the chorus? No, it's the pre-chorus.
Yeah.
And the pre-chorus, I wanted these heartbeat drums put in there, and Rado was like, that doesn't happen in a song. It doesn't work like that, and it does in jazz.
Yeah, and that's us. We're very.
So
jazzy.
I was like, man, let's throw this in there, and Joey did not argue, did not fight. He just went in there and delivered it, and afterwards, I think we were all very happy with it.
Well, yeah, I was wrong, but at the time, I was trying to fight for the bass.
We could have both been right.
You know, we
could have both.
Well, actually, that's what it was. But I guess, hey, without further ado, maybe we should bring this.
Hey, man, we should bring him in.
It's a pleasure to see you.
Hey, Nevada, tell everybody goodbye, man.
Hey, send me presents and all that stuff like you do, Joey. I'm happy to open. I'll open them every week on here.
If you want to send him Keystones, he'll.
Hey, y'all, the redheaded stepchild, the bull rider, Mr. Corbin Vincent.
Mr. Corbin.
Well, what are you drinking, boy? What is that, a Mountain Dew? Loaded Mountain Dew. Oh, shit, hard Mountain
We have
Dew.
to censor this. He's only 17.
No, he's not either. Don't be saying that shit.
Nah.
How old are you, Corbin?
I'm 21.
21. Hey, man, this kid came in killing it. He's still killing it. He's happy on the road. He loves the road. It's new to him. Great energy. We're happy to have him. What about you, Corbin? What say you?
It's nice. It's a good time. The dudes are dope. The songs are sick. Bangers are dope.
Why don't you?
What dope are you doing, boy?
He did a lot this week.
I seen him snorting rock salt last night.
Well, Corbin, why don't you give him a little bit of your backstory, real quick, about just how you started and where you are? I know you got a big following on TikTok.
Yeah, I started playing guitar when I was 15. That was 2019 going into 2020. Fell in love with rock music. I'm a big metal guy.
So you only been
now.
playing guitar for how long?
6 years.
Right on.
It's wild.
Right on. Crazy.
Yeah, Joey got me the hookup. I'm grateful for it. It's dope. These guys are sick.
You're sick.
Really
and,
cool.
And so the only band that you were in before this is your band Bison.
I've had 2 bands before, but they never gigged. So
Okay.
yes, Bison's my first gigging band.
I remember the first day that that I met you at practice, you were like, yeah, last week I just played my first show out of state.
Yeah.
And I was
did.
like, damn, but your presence, you can tell that you've done some stuff, probably drugs and women, you know.
No.
But you can tell you've done some stuff because the way you carry yourself. I didn't expect you to say that because I was just like, this guy, for being 21, seems really seasoned, you know.
Yeah, he has an intellect that it bodes well for all of us, because all of us, even Joey, you know, even though he's slow sometimes, took him a long time to figure out what bukkake really meant. But we're all very intellectual human beings, and
We're smart.
we like for people to use their brains around us, and he seems to be using his pretty well. What a great stepping stone for him. You know, if this guy, a lot of guys have come into this band before and have used it to go on to great things. One of the first guitar players ever in the band, Jason Elmore, has been named Texas Blues Player of the Year at least 2 or 3 times down in Texas. A great guitar player, wonderful player. People move on to different things. The kid who was in the band, he's moved on to bands, to be in bands like what is it, Madam Mayhem or something like that.
He was in, wasn't he in Murder of Crows as well? That was.
But there's something else he's in right now.
He plays for Alter Bridge, doesn't he? Tremonti. He plays for Tremonti. The guy
Who?
from Alter Bridge, the guy that played
Oh
guitar
yeah,
for Creed.
yeah, that's right. Yeah.
He
Oh yeah,
guitar
they're
played
great.
for Creed
Yeah.
for all those years.
Yeah.
Was in Alter Bridge, and then he started his own solo stuff that he sings for. Yeah, the kid plays for him now, which is insane.
Yeah.
You know,
I mean, and there's a lot of guys that we could talk about that have been in the band and what they've gone on to.
we're hoping Corbin sticks around though.
Well,
if
I
we
mean,
don't
at least
chase him
let's.
off.
I don't know how much longer I'm going to be around. Maybe 10 more years, you know.
Okay.
But I'm sure that whatever capacity that Corbin, you know, yeah, we want him around for sure. And even if he goes on to something else, that doesn't mean he can still be a part of Texas Hippie Coalition. So
yeah, we'll
I
kick
think
him
we
out.
got a little carried away there and jumped into the future there. I feel like I just went through a time warp.
I know, right?
But
So-
right now, I just want to enjoy him being here. He's killing it. Man on stage, he seems phenomenal. There have been some things that have been missing in THC. Nothing against anybody else, but some of the, you know, the dime. You know, right now he has, I just bought him a Buddy Blaze. He bought it for himself. But we got him this Buddy
You
Blaze.
found it.
Huh?
You found
We
it.
did. We found it. Buddy Blaze, Signature Series, 1 of 3.
We're back, guys. We had a little bit of technical difficulties. We've never had that before, but this campfire is roaring. So it overheated, shut our camera off, but now we're back again. And like we were saying, we were talking about
The Buddy Blaze guitar, I don't know where we got cut off at though. That's the thing. So the Buddy Blaze guitar, 1 of 300. Corbin, we searched it down. Corbin got it this past couple weeks ago or whatever. And what do you think about it?
Man, it's been fun to play with. It's been a blast. It has a D-tuner on it, so you can go in between standard and drop C, because I don't play much drop C outside of THC.
it was so funny because if I remember right, it was like you know, obviously all our stuff we're in drop tunings. You know,
Yeah.
we use
Yeah.
drop tunings.
Yeah.
And I had heard that you only played an E up till then.
Yeah, E flat. Yep.
E flat.
Basic standard.
For non-guitar players, boring as shit. Let's move on.
Nevada, you want to come tell them about your new guitar real fast, or we moving?
You got
fast?
you a Les Paul?
I got a Les Paul. It's the Paul 2 is what it's called.
Yeah, it's the Les Paul 2, and it's the exact guitar player that we used to record or we used to created the early sound of Texas
Yeah, he
Hippie
said Elmore had
Coalition,
one of them, didn't he?
and getting that back. Yeah, Elmore played on it,
Yeah,
so
yeah.
get one of those back in the band and up there. It sounds great. Little guitar play for you.
Yeah.
A little play on words as well.
So, hold on, I'm doing this to Joey on purpose. Guitar talk. Let's move on to what people really came here for.
Baby Joey, everybody. I know you missed him. Big round of applause.
We know. Here he is. But that brings us to where we were, and we were talking about the new T-shirts. Well,
Yes.
everybody's here.
Marijuana Achi.
The Marijuana Achi. And we know what? We have not had...
Our first white T-shirt.
I was going to say, we have not
It
had...
could be the first white T-shirt in the history of the band.
Yeah.
You know, and it's a good one. It's a really good
We've
one.
had yellow. We've had,
Look at it.
you know,
Look at that.
Look at it right
we've
there.
had yellow, red, but never white.
You know, and also, while you're on our website buying merch, buy the new Mechanic shirt. It looks sick.
It's not up for sale online yet, but it
I
will
was
be.
just kidding. Okay? Come to the
Maybe
show.
by the time this show's airs, we'll have it up on there.
Don't buy it. No.
You know, fine. But hey, okay, so this episode's been a little bit longer, but we haven't
It
done
has. We
one.
should wrap it up.
It hasn't been since your birthday. And so, but
yeah.
everybody, if we don't do this, are going to be like, I wanted to ask Big Dad a question.
Okay.
And so, here's
Oh yeah, ask Big Dad. Don't
Yes.
forget down below in the comments, ask Big Dad. The next week we'll answer them for you.
And don't forget to send Baby Joey gifts and buy my damn paintings, okay?
Yeah, buy his paintings and go and send Baby Joey some candy.
So, okay, so first question right here from Live Loud and Raw Video 8058. I like that name.
I like it.
They want to know, is there going to be a sophomore album for BDR and the Rock and Rollio? That's a...
Man, you know, when
Awesome.
we put that out, immediately after we got signed to MNRK,
Yeah.
and I wasn't allowed to put anything out. So now that I have completed that 3-album contract and this new album, we're actually releasing it ourselves on BDR, which is Big Dad Records, and we look to release this black album coming out, which will be called Band of Outlaws.
It's a good name. Got a good ring to it.
And then after that, I'm going to be working on a project with a few of the band members here, and it's called Stoned Cowboys. And that will pretty much be the follow-up to BDR and the Rock and Rodeo.
You guys heard it.
So however we do that, we're not sure yet, but it's just, you get so many ideas in your head and it's just constantly going. And right now I got a lot of country songs. I got nearly enough country songs for a whole album, all really good ones.
Man, dude, when you ask Rich for lyrics, it's just like, be careful, because you're about to get 100 different, like, lyric ideas. And you're
I
like,
can write, 6 to 8 songs a day, and I just have so many of them. They're hard to keep up with. But I usually do text them to myself, or if I have a little bit of a good melody, I'll go ahead and sing it to myself. And that's what he's talking about. I'll send him the melodies. I'll bombard him probably.
that's okay. That's how we get stuff done. So next question, we got John Asher 5294, and he wants to know: have you? You're from Texas. We all know this.
Absolutely.
So are the rest of us. And they want to know: you got any experiences running into the Abbott Brothers? You ever run into Dime and Vinny?
Yeah, plenty of times. I actually took the stage with Vinny, Ace Frehley, the lead singer of Slipknot, Ivan.
Five Finger.
Yep. I'm sorry. Yeah, the lead singer of Five Finger. Sorry about that. And one of the guitar players from Snot. I mean, Ace Frehley was on the stage. That's all you can really think about and remember. But I actually took the stage with them and sang a song with them. Cold Gin, I believe was the name of the song.
Yeah.
Yeah. And,
I've heard stories about this.
yeah, it was great. Even Ivan came up to me after we all sang backup and everything. He was like, come, you got to get back up here, man. And we went back up there and I sang some more with him. And I met Vinny and Dime at a place called the Ice House at the, it's an amphitheater there. I think it was called Jägermeister or something at the time. Its name's changed plenty of times. And my manager at the time was over there pushing my album to them like crazy, just like, you guys take this, you got to have this, please don't, you know, just in their face for 20-30 minutes. I was flirting with some girls at the time, and then I went over and I walked up to them and I grabbed the CD off this. They were sitting there eating on top of a trash can. I can actually tell you what they were eating: nachos, because it's big down in Texas. They're both eating nachos. Dimebag had a lot of jalapenos on his. And as they were eating them, I walked up and I grabbed that CD and I said, "You see this here?" And it was face up. It was album side up. And I said, "You see this here? You should throw this in this trash can right here. You don't need to be messing with this." And then I flipped it over upside down, and when I did, I pointed at me on the back side of this picture of the band, and I pointed at me, and they both started dying laughing. Whether they listened to it, I don't know. Later on in life, I was in this bar, and Dimebag was in there, and me and Dimebag went up to the bartender, and we were like, "Hey man, we're going to get a round for everybody in the house." Only about 60 people in the house. I said, "I'm going to buy a round, he's going to buy a round." He bought Blacktooth Grin's, horriblest drink ever, disgusting, horrible. And then I bought kamikazes for everybody. Get some tequila in them, we'll get their clothes off. And we all, and then we were gonna do those shots. And then Dimebag was like, "Hey man, we just bought 120 shots. Your bar needs to match us 120 shots. Man, we were all so drunk. This cameraman comes in with Polaroids back in the day, taking pictures of everybody, and people were getting their pictures taken with Dimebag. And the guy was charging them $10, ridiculous amount, to get your picture taken with Dimebag. And then Dime was like, I was like, "Hey man, I want to get my picture." I waited for everybody to get done, and then Dime was still up there being nice. He was being very courteous to all the fans. And this is in Dallas too, in Deep Ellum. And he's being very nice and courteous to everybody. Everybody's partying, having a good time. And he's letting everybody get their picture taken with him. He ain't charging like the camera guy is, and everybody's paying for the pic with Dimebag. And he goes, Dimebag's like, "Hey brother, you want to get your picture taken with me?" And the guy was like, "Yeah, you want to get your picture taken with him?" And I said, "No man, I want to get my picture taken with these girls over here." And I brought up these 3 finest chicks in the bar, and I got my picture taken with them. And this is honest to God's truth. Dimebag's not in the picture, but while I'm getting that picture taken with those 3 girls, Dimebag's doing this right here. True story, man. So when I went to the bathroom to piss, unbelievably, Dimebag walks in right behind me to piss. He's got his beard dyed red at this time, you know, and I said, "Hey man, I'll show you that mine's really red if you want to show me." And he started dying laughing, man. Well, that night when we left, man, he came outside and we talked for a little bit about some stuff, you know, all kinds of crazy shit. A place called Joe's Garage, way back in the day that we both had played growing up. And that was pretty nuts. But you know, Vinny was at Count Vamp's place in Las Vegas and gave us the big, you know, what, you know, howdy, how you doing? And then of course we played with Five Finger and Hell Yeah in Colorado, which was awesome. Got to go back and hang with Ivan for a little bit and chat with him. But I want to take you guys way, way back. I've seen Pantera probably 20 times before most of y'all even knew what their name was. I'm talking about, I've seen this band probably 30, 40 times in my life. And they did 2 sets. They'd come out and do about 8, 10 songs, and then they would go off stage and they'd come back and do about 8, 10 more songs. And in the middle of the sets, Vinnie Paul walked out to the side of the stage, and he's just sitting there looking at the crowd. This is a massive crowd in my hometown, you know, Denison, Texas, a place called the Electric Company. And he comes out and just looks over everybody and is like, "Hey, this is pretty badass." You know, I'm sure he's thinking, we're growing, we're getting bigger, same as we all do when we're talking. Look at this crowd, we know, you know. And I looked at him and he looked at me and I was like, "Hey," and then he walks over. Now I'm surrounded, I'm front row, probably 3.
All right, guys, we're back with more technical difficulties, but we're finishing this episode off strong. And so Rich was at the end of his story. Here you go.
Where was I at? Oh, that's the thing. You know, hey man, sorry about this, you guys. We are jacked up.
I know that you went to the bathroom and you said, "I'll show you that it's red if you'll show me it's red."
Oh, I mean, it was totally totally just proving the fact that my beard was red. That's all. But yeah, let's just wrap it up right there, and just we want to come back and tell everybody thank you for tuning in this week. I know we know the episode was a little long, but it was meant to be. We're going to talk about we're supposed to talk about anything.
Man, we're on your closing quote, man.
What?
Yeah.
That's where we're at now.
Oh man,
We're on the closing quote.
Oh, these are so hard. I am running out of words.
You got to come up with some, man.
The show's already been long. Maybe we should just jump past it. No,
Big
a mushroom is nothing more than a spore. No, wait a minute. Is it a spore? Or it puts...
It's a spore.
It is?
Yeah, it starts with one. That's how they're born. That's how they're born.
Like a caterpillar is pre-butterfly.
Yeah.
Nothing more than a spore. So don't be a mushroom. This shit, I'm just going to tell you something. Spore does not even rhyme with share. Okay. Where'd we go? What happened?
We're still here.
Well, shit. Can you make it see us again? Hey, we know some of you don't give a f and you don't even care. But I'm going to beat your ass if you don't like, comment, and share.
There it is, guys. You heard it. Big Daddy
Share,
Rich
you
had it.
heard
It was
me.
ready. Thank you guys so much for tuning in to On the Road with THC, episode number 16. We'll see you next time.
Sorry for all the malfunctions. Hey, keep watching, because coming up next, we're going to tell you where you can go to find about all things Texas Hippie Coalition. We got Corbin Vincent stuff going up. You can go where to follow him on the TikTok and the Instagram and the Facebook. And I don't have TikTok, so you don't got to worry about following me on that. But I do have an Instagram and a Facebook. It's coming up. Joey's info, Rado's info, and of course our brother Nevada's info is going up too. And at the very end, all things Texas Hippie Coalition. Hey, thanks guys.
See you soon.
I still win.